Back here with part 2 of Vouna interview. Very nice, all what we heard already. Now my final question I always ask to everybody on my YouTube channel. Suppose you're on a desert island, you don't have internet, you don't have smartphones, no television. You can only listen on a record player on batteries because you're on a desert island, or a CD player. Which 3 vinyls or which 3 albums would you listen to? Some short explanation if you want. Why?
Oh God, that's a tough one. Oh God, that's a really difficult one because I love so many albums. I think, yeah, it's hard to say because I'm on a desert island. I think, well, right, I think this is a question that would probably change for me from time to time, but I think I might have to go with some stuff from when I was like really young. So I think I would have Alice in Chains' Dirt, because that was the album that I first heard that when I was, and you know, I'm from Seattle too, and I first heard it when I was probably like 13 or 14, and it was at the time it was like the darkest, saddest shit I heard, and that was what made me want to play dark music. And then I would say Slayer, Rain and Blood is the next album I would have, because that is the album that that album is what really got me into metal and more extreme music, and I still love it to this day. It's like pure nostalgia when I hear it. Of course, I love like the other Slayer albums like before that, and I love South of Heaven too, but that album is like the one that I just like love the most. And I also, as a drummer, was most influenced by Dave Lombardo. And then I would say, oh God, it's really hard. And then I would say, I don't know, this might be a weird one, but I think I would also like to take Suffocation's EP, Human Waste. Maybe this is a weird answer to the question, but that was like the first death metal album that I really, really loved, and it's kind of what opened the door to death metal for me. And then ultimately that opened the door to melodic death metal, because eventually, and it also got me into My Dying Bride, being into death metal, I got into My Dying Bride because they're like adjacent to death metal or whatever, and that got me into doom, because I like the doom genres that are just descended from death metal, like funeral doom or whatever, and death doom. So, but that's just pure nostalgia. If you want to, like, I could really go on about this forever.
So, and as a finish, have you final words for people watching the channel, watching Metal to Infinity? Maybe also people checking who you are for the tour. So, if you have some announcements or some important information about the tour?
You can find information about our tour on the internet. We are going to be on tour for another week and a half or so, so come out and see us, Europe.
Thank you very much. It was a very interesting interview. The interview was done for Metal to Infinity webzine, for Jan Vervaeke YouTube, and for Jan Vervaeke Foto and Film Facebook page. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon back here in Europe and in Belgium and in France. Bye-bye.